Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel Love for Learning with Anna, where I present budget-friendly Montessori-inspired activities that you can do at home for your kiddos. So today I decided to make smelling jars, and so I'm going to start off by talking about the smells that I decided to use. So I went with vinegar, pure sesame seed oil, a fabric softener sheet, apple cinnamon oil, and that is actually from Dollar Tree, and lemon extract. So the scents that you want to use are scents that are very different from each other, but also ideally a scent that the child has been already previously exposed to, so that when they are smelling these, they can categorize it in their head, like, oh, that smells like mom's, vinegar cleaning solution, or like her cooking. And actually, ideally, instead of lemon extract, I would use peppermint extract so it can smell like toothpaste, but lemon extract is all I had. So next you put the smelling solutions on cotton swabs. I didn't have cotton swabs, but I did have these makeup remover pads, and so these work just as fine. And so you put them on the cotton swab, and then you put them in containers, and you put the scents in one version of your containers and in the other version of your containers. And so you want to double up so that the child can compare the scents to each other. So now I'll talk about the jars that I use. And so these are from Dollar Tree, and they're salad dressing containers. And I like them for several reasons. One of them is that they already come in colored lids, which, like I said before, that you can make them into two different categories so you can compare the two groups of smells with each other. Next, they are opaque, which is nice because some of these, materials will discolor your cotton swab a little bit, like, for example, the sesame seed oil. And so if it's opaque, then that prevents the child from relying on their sense of sight to tell the difference between the jars, and they are more likely to rely on their sense of smell. So it really isolates that sensory input. And also, because they're a bit squishy, they actually puff out the air a little bit, and so that actually intensifies the smell as it comes to your nose, so that's nice too. So now I'll talk about how I present the activity. So I first put these two little trays on a larger tray, and I'll put it on my son's shelf because he does shelf work. And so now he'll take the larger tray down, he'll remove the two smaller trays, and he'll put the larger tray aside. And so I ask him first to open up one of the jars and smell it. And I ask him, what does he think it smells like? And sometimes he can tell, sometimes he can't, and that's fine. Next, I'll have him pick up the a jar with the ones with the red lids. He'll pick it up and smell it, and he'll tell me, no, that smells different, or yeah, that smells the same. I'll ask him to double check and smell this one again, and to see if it does smell the same. And if he's confident that he selected the right one, then this being a Montessori inspired activity, he can do a self-correction. So I'll check. Uh-oh, it's a different color on the bottom. That means that they are different smells because the same smells are paired up with the same color sticker. So then he'll go to the next one. If he thinks it might be this one, he can check. He says, oh, yeah, it's the same color. So once he's picked the right ones, he can set it aside. And he'll go one by one through all of these jars, trying to match up the smells. If you want, I can also put a link in the stickers where because I ordered them from Amazon, and so where I got them from. And so this is a great activity because it helps the child to isolate that sense of smell, bring more attention to it. It's a great sensory activity. My boy really enjoys it. And it's a fun, budget-friendly DIY Montessori activity that you can do as well. So I'll continue to post more videos like this. The next one I think I'll do will be sound jars where the children compare jars that you shake with different sounds in them. So good things are about to come up. Thanks so much. Bye.